direction that I want to take. The rest are assigned.
All right. Hey. No, it's okay. Go ahead. It's wet. It's got a wet back. It's true. What's going on? What you doing? Don't work so hard. Take a break. Take a siesta. Come on. It's not a big deal. Just lie down. Oh, mi amigo. Take a break, mi amigo. Make sure to wash your hands.
Don't even think that.
Okay. Hey, the babies. I know you have 20 babies. Where do you keep them? They're looking for work, because none of them are here, like, legally. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over there and fuck with them a little bit. Look at them. Just look at them over there, just standing there. Like animals. Oh, let me work, let me work. I feel like the crocodile hunter. Hopefully one of them will speak English.
You looking for some workers?
Yes, we are.
How much?
I am. About 60 bucks for the day.
Okay.
Is that good? I need you guys to build. Yeah, okay. Good job. I need help to build a deck.
Okay, está bien.
Does that work?
Vamos.
So I'll take all you guys. Yeah, just hop in. Just hop in. Oh no. Oh no, not in the front. I washed the cab. I need you guys to get in the back.
Atrás?
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
Oye, güey, ¿dónde nos están llevando?
Okay, settle down, you guys. I'm just gonna close this on you.
¿Dónde?
Now we have fun. We're gonna go over speed bump. Watch them. Oh, there's another one. I'm sorry. The great thing about beaners is they are always willing to work, always. That's what they're good at. They're good at working and having babies. They think they're coming over to my house to fix my deck. What they don't know is that we're not going to my house. We're going somewhere else. I'm not gonna ruin the surprise, but we'll be there in a minute.
Hey! ¿Estás perdido, güey?
¿Vas a comprar comida?
Okay, yeah. I don't know what the fuck you just said. Macarena, something like that. I don't know. So we're almost there. Get ready for this. Ines, la migra! There's 6 of them right here. I got them.
A estudiar y tener alma seria a usar. Este gobierno te va a estar fijando y no solo eso, demonios te van a atacar y no vas a sufrir en esta verdad.
I want to give all the praises and the honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahashem, Recha HaKwadash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. Shalom to you up-and-coming elders and you brothers and you families. Laboring in sincerity. Okay, I'm going to touch on this video. I guess it's called, I don't know what it's really called, but a brother sent it to me. And it's this famous Jewish comedian who literally makes fun of people's heritages and backgrounds, but he won't do it on his own, okay? But we noticed that this is what they do. And with that being said, we are the only ones who are not allowed to be racist, okay? Okay? We're the only ones that can't be racist. We're the only ones that can't say, in this so-called world of freedom of speech, this country of freedom of speech, we're the only ones that can't say the Bible was only given to the children of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, okay? And you'll have quite a few people, these the rave or the wave of old, actually these Israelites that say that the so-called Mexicans today aren't Israelites, which clearly we can see that not to be true. The Mexicans today and the Latinos and the Native Americans would be considered Israelites. Now, it's not to say that there's not some tares among them, okay? But when you look at it a whole, because people say these are the Aborigine groups, they come from the Mongols, they're Asian, you'll hear all that. But you don't see the ones that you call Asians going through this, what they're going through, okay? And in some cases, they have ghettos too. Our people are scattered amongst the Asians too, okay? So you'll get a Mexican that may look like a so-called Asian. But anyway, just to get further into the point, we are the ones who are not allowed to be racist, okay? When clearly, my take on it, is really what you Jakes get, man, okay? See, it's not like the information isn't there and you just don't know, and it's just a hardship on us because we don't know who our enemies are, or our enemies are mistreating us, and there's nothing we can do about it, and we just deal with the pain. Look, this is not the 1950s, 60s, man, okay? This is 2020, okay? And if you haven't waken up now to anything, you're just, you're just caught in your stupidity, okay? Now, all on the video, all I've heard was basically most Mexicans saying, I find it quite funny, and I'm Mexican. That's insane to me. That's literally insane to me. How do you find that quite funny, but you're Mexican? That's like somebody showing us, making fun of us lynched on trees, okay? And we're supposed to find that funny. But these heathens, these people right here, they can always do that, right? They can always do that. And our people will subscribe to that behavior, even though we're in the ignorance that we're in. And it's because the ignorance that we're in is why we're destroyed. Is why they can pick up these so-called Mexicans and put them on the back of a truck, make fun of them, and take them to the immigration building. Now, he automatically stereotyped and said, well, these are illegals. How did he know that? And even though they ran, maybe some of them had family. Maybe a couple of them wasn't illegal. But these are the ones that built your country. These are the people that's complaining like Trump about building a wall, but yet they keep letting them come in to work around the White House. Okay? And do your lawns and apartment complexes. These are the ones you see on your interstate highways, digging underground, fixing the pipes, doing all the work that you people don't do. Okay? This is the sick part about it. Then they have the nerve to say, okay, we'll build the wall to keep the people out that was theirs anyway, which proves a spoil is a spoil. You got kicked out, and they took the land and they said it was theirs. And these are the same silly Israelites that will probably celebrate Thanksgiving. Anyway, it's really a shame, and it's a disgrace. Let's get to the scriptures. Okay? I believe Deuteronomy 28 chapter. This Deuteronomy 28th chapter and the 28th verse says, thou shalt be smitten with an astonishment. Okay, let me go on first to 19th. Let's go to the 19th verse. It says here, cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out. So, some of these scriptures you can see clear hit at home, man. The so-called Mexicans come in. The so-called Mexicans come in. They're cursed when they come in, and they curse when they go out. You just can't get around it. They fit those curses. Let's go on to verse 25. I'm just scrolling through some of these scriptures. The Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thine enemies. Thou shalt go out one way against them, and flee 7 ways before them, and shall be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth. Our people look like everybody. Our people are scattered and all different to the four corners of the earth. Okay, and that's plain. Okay, verse 29, and thou shalt grope at noonday as the blind gropeth in darkness, and thou shalt not prosper in thy ways, and thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore, and even no man shall save thee. Okay, so you'll have a lot of these black only Israelites say, well, the jobs are being taken, the Mexicans are coming in and taking the jobs. They're well off, they're prospering, they got big businesses, and I don't see no Taco Bell, which was really invented by a so-called Mexican, was brought out, repackaged, and sold to a so-called white man. Don't believe me? Look it up. And you know what they did? They have Mexicans working in there and managing them and running them, and all your Taco Bells. Okay. If you was in that situation, you would want to come, and you had an opportunity, you would hustle too. But a lot of you jakes have become lazy, and a lot of you jakes have made excuses for your captivity. Okay? A lot of you jakes have just become lazy, and what you want to do is you want to just blame it on the Mexicans. That's what you want to do now. Blame it on the Mexicans. Okay? Now, at the end of the day, that's what this man has done. He's turned us against each other, and that's what he's doing. Okay? By them working cheap labor. Go to the main source of the hypocrites. Who's the ones really setting the stage to do all that? Okay? And like I said, if you had a family and you was trying to make it, you'd do the same thing. But you got a lot of these black-only Israelites. They're so-called mad. They're more mad at the so-called Mexican than they are the so-called white man. That's the disgusting sickness part about that. They're so-called real pissed off at the Mexicans, okay? But they ain't so-called that pissed off at the white man. That doesn't make any sense to me, okay? But they know you jakes. Look, the scripture says, Deuteronomy 30:7, the captivity is returning, okay? So there's opportunity. You just got to go get it, man. And stop making goddamn excuses, man. And stop blaming the so-called Mexicans for every damn thing. Okay? That's what they're doing. And they're using you jakes to do that. Okay? Verse 33. 33. Look, man, this is hard times we in anyway. We at the end of this thing anyway. Okay? The fruit of thy land and thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up. Okay? So all that labor that they're busting their ass doing, who you think profiting off of that? Okay? The man himself. Okay? This man himself. He's the one prospering off of that. And thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed always. Okay? Okay? If they was doing that good, then they was those so-called Moabites, then they would fly from Wuhan and open up a whole bunch of restaurants here. Okay? Clearly they are total different classes of people. Okay? And this is what people are not understanding. You have different classes of so-called white people. Okay? You have different classes of so-called white people. Okay? And then you have what you call the Sicilian Italians that look white. A lot of them are Israelites. Okay, so you can't be putting your finger all on the fact of someone's skin color. Okay. All right, let's go on to let's go to 37. Okay, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment and a proverb and a byword, among all nations will the Lord shall lead thee. Okay, and that's what has happened. You know. So when you go to proverb and byword, it says astonishment says a waste, a horror, okay, and a payment, epiment, okay, a waste, okay, a palement, a horror. And when you go to proverb, it says sharp word cutting, a taunt, a gibe. Now, didn't they do that to us with the Aunt Jemima and the, I forgot the so-called black woman, with her genitalia. They made fun of her. I can't remember her name, but they made fun of her too. These are the things that the curses are fitting. Okay? These are the things that curses are fitting. And a lot of people say that these people can't be Israelites, but clearly I put the clip in that show there's a bunch of GMS camps. There's a few GMS camps that speaks nothing but Espanol. Okay? This is Daniel 12:10. Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. Okay? So if you're an Israelite, you're going to understand. No matter what you look like, no matter where you're from. Clearly, the scripture says we'll be scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And then you got the black-only Israelites who say that would be a mamzer or whatever. We went into that. I did videos on that. But in that case, that would be a whole lot, because our seed is spread all over. The scripture says our seed would be cursed too. That's a part of it. We will have leprosy. The brother that we don't agree with, in his doctrine of ISUPK, the Hispanic looking one, they automatically say he's not an Israelite without even going with the spirit. How the hell you know he's not an Israelite? How we know you not an Israelite? How we know your fathers don't go back to Esau? How the hell we don't know that? You guys are non-spiritual, man. The scriptures, Romans 8:16, John 6:63, it's our spirits. It's all about the spirits. There's men in where Manny Pacquiao from, okay? That has the Israelite. That's Israelites. I think the Philippines, where Manny Pacquiao from as well. Malaysia and various other places throughout the globe, man. We are scattered everywhere. But anyway, I just wanted to do this video on this. Again, we're the only ones that are not allowed to be racist. They can make fun. And you know what? A lot of you jakes, you just deserve it, man. I look at the comments. A lot of you just deserve it. I haven't had a comment, but I'm not even going to read it. It's just so disgusting. But all on the comments, they were just saying, yeah, I'm cool with it. He's a funny Jewish guy, although some of our people are scattered amongst them as well. But this is all they said, man, But somebody say something about them is anti-Semitism. That's all I have on that. Shalom.